Hi, I'm Adrian from the Passive Income Investing YouTube channel, and as you can see from the title of this video, I'm on Global X channel today to bring you the news on their latest ETF launches. Global X just added a bunch of new covered call ETFs to their lineup, and if you're familiar with my YouTube channel, then you know that I'm all about the covered call strategy because, in my opinion, it's one of the most efficient ways to generate income from your investments. So I personally already hold several Global X covered call ETFs, including USCL and QQCL. As a huge fan of covered call ETFs myself, I'm really excited to share the news of these new launches for Global X. There's a lot to unpack, as each new ETF is unique, ranging from Bitcoin to small caps to commodities. But not to worry, I'm going to break it down for you. All the details you need to know about these exciting new ETFs. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's kick things off with a quick refresher on covered call ETFs. So for those of you who might be new to this, a covered call ETF holds a basket of securities, such as stocks, which the fund manager writes call options on. Why? Because the option premiums they earn can be passed along to the investors as income, while still holding on to these underlying assets. With the current volatility in the market, could this be the time to consider covered call ETFs? Investors might be a little concerned about potential losses, which can be mitigated by the additional income from these covered call ETFs. Now, Global X has dropped a handful of new covered call ETFs, and I've got the lowdown on all of them. So let's break it down one by one. First up, we've got the Global X Bitcoin Covered Call ETF, stock symbol BCCC. If you've been eyeing or considering Bitcoin, but you don't want to deal with the elevated risk, this one might be a good fit for you. BCCC gives you direct exposure to Bitcoin, but with the added benefit of a covered call strategy that aims to generate additional income through call option premiums. With Bitcoin's frequent volatility, as we know, that could result in some really nice added income. BCCC is expected to pay out its distributions to unit holders semi-monthly, so you're getting that cash flow more frequently than with many other ETFs that do monthly distributions. Plus, it's available in a US dollar denominated version, BCCC.U, if you prefer to invest with USD currency. Next up, we've got BCCL. This ETF might look the same as BCCC, but it has a little extra boost. With BCCL, Global X is using a light amount of leverage, 25%, to give you slightly heightened exposure to the price movements of Bitcoin. Like BCCC, it's still writing calls to bring in income and is available in a US dollar denominated version, BCCL.U. BCCL is also expected to pay out semi-monthly distributions, and like BCCC, these payouts will vary depending on market conditions. I should note that while that added leverage gives you a shot at 25% higher returns, it could also amplify losses by the same amount. Be very mindful of your risk tolerance when considering BCCL versus BCCC. Now, let's switch gears and talk a bit about RNCC, which is focused on Canadian telecom companies. Global X launched RING last year, which holds equal weightings of Canada's biggest telecom companies, Bell, TELUS, and Rogers. Now, RNCC is offering the same thing with a covered call overlay for more income-oriented investors. Telecom is well known for being a stable, dividend-paying sector, which makes RNCC a solid pick with monthly distributions from both the dividends and option premiums. RNCL takes the strategy of RNCC but adds the 25% light leverage I talked about earlier. Like BCCL for Bitcoin, RNCL uses leverage to help amplify your exposure to the Canadian telecom sector. So you're getting higher potential returns, as well as risks, and a boost to your income potential from the covered calls. Like RNCC, RNCL is also anticipated on a monthly distribution schedule, so you're expected to get cash flow every single month. Moving on to RSCL, which is a Russell 2000 covered call ETF with light leverage. Global X already offers the regular and covered call versions of this fund, RSSX and RSCC, so this one really completes the trio. The Russell 2000 is one of the most popular indexes for tracking US small caps. So if you're someone with a strong conviction for small caps and want to add some extra power to their performance, this one's for you. Small caps can be volatile, so this covered call strategy gives you a way to mitigate some of that risk and capture income through monthly distributions. And finally, let's talk about GLCL. Like RSCL, this one's completing a trio of two other ETFs on Global X's shelf, GLDX and GLCC. Gold is widely regarded as a hedge against inflation and a safe haven during times of market uncertainty. Right now, it's attracting tons of attention amid the ongoing US trade situation. However, gold stocks don't always pay dividends. That's where the covered call strategy comes in, helping you to generate more yield while still holding on to those North American gold stocks. GLCL pays out its distribution monthly. So there you have it, all the new covered call ETFs from Global X. If you're interested in regular income, leverage returns, or simply want to add more diversity to your portfolio, these new ETFs are worth taking a look at. I'm collaborating with Global X on another video on my channel, including an interview with the leader of their covered call strategy, McHaney. You can check it out using the link in the video description below. There will be more from me on the Global X channel coming very soon, so don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.